Hey everybody, it's Memo Man. Welcome to the Ministry of Memo Man. I'm Memo Man, and this is Memo Man's Message to the Universe, the book. This is the book. You can get it on Amazon. You can download it for like $2.99. You get your own download. It's an ebook. You can have it on your thing, whatever your thing is. That's where you'll have it. Or you can buy a real book. It's got nice cover paper. It's kind of soft. It's nice. It's got a cool design, right? But it's a good book, and it talks about life. It talks about, I had a sort of a religious experience, and I'm a pretty rational dude, came from a science family. We understand logic, we understand, proof and all of that sort of stuff. So we weren't particularly religious, although my mother was a believer and we're spiritual in that sense. And we went to church. Like a lot of people go to church that don't really believe. But it was nice. We learned some things as kids to go. I haven't really gone a whole lot since. But anyway, so I'm 50-ish, whatever I was, I can't remember now. And I get hit with a full-on religious experience. Punch to the gut, like, whoa, what was that kind of thing? And so the book is an exploration of that. What happened and why? So I talk a lot about the mind and what it's all about. And so I'm not sure where I was going, but the point is I just want to, I went back to my book. I haven't read it in a long time, and to pull out some pieces of it. The book is nicely broken up into real small chunks. So you can read a chunk and then ponder it. You know what I mean? One of the big things that I speak about in my book is our addiction. I mean, people like to say we're addicted to technology nowadays. We're addicted to what's in the technology. Saying we're addicted to technology is like saying we're addicted to needles or bongs. We're addicted to what comes out of those. And what that is, the technology is entertainment and distraction. We want nothing more than to be distracted and entertained. That's a great thing. It's a total buzz, man. You're stoned out of your mind when you're watching a great movie. There's no getting around it, right? You're just, and we love that. So we see people everywhere on the bus, on the train, in the city, on the street, in the car, in the town square, and wherever they are, and they're watching a movie or a TV show or a video about something, or even most of our texting and most of our, that sort of social media. It's just entertainment for us. It doesn't have an intrinsic value of learning or anything like that. Because it's a buzz, man. It's a buzz to be entertained, and that's what our addiction is to. We're addicted to entertainment. And here's why. From my book, Memo Man's Message to the Universe. Entertainment evokes emotions, and emotions superpower ideas, embedding them deeper into our minds to become stronger memories. That is always the case. We remember emotional moments better than the mundane. That wasn't the quote I was looking for, but that's a good quote too. The point of entertainment and how it can affect our thinking is that it does that very thing. Entertainment evokes emotions, and emotions superpower ideas, embedding them deeper into our minds to become stronger memories. All of this entertainment is profoundly affecting our brains. Profoundly. It's making us who we are, and anything that we take in through our senses makes us who we are. That's pretty easy peasy to figure out. So we have to think about that. I talk about that a lot in here. How much time does any one of us sit and just be entertained? You know what I mean? On any given day. Whether it's big screen, small screen. I mean, I'm in front of screens all the time, and just passively entertained, and how much time should we do that? How much time is good for us? If you go back, a few hundred years, these people weren't being entertained very much. They might have a book in the house, probably the Bible, which is weirdly not entertaining. A lot of it's terribly not entertaining. Have you read Genesis? Holy moly, that's not entertaining. But I mean, the point is that they weren't walking around being entertained all the time. We are. All the time. And what does that mean? What does that mean for us? What does that mean, for us as people? What are we becoming? We're becoming something. And we're spending 8-10 hours a day staring at our phones, our screens, sound and vision produced by somebody else to go straight into our head. That's why I wrote my book that way. So that you can read a little bit and then think on your own, right? Chew on a piece, right? Meditate upon some ideas. Make them yours. This is like a starting point. It's your brain, right? You're unique. It's what's going on up here for you. You meditate, right? You think, you read, you decide. It's don't believe anything you read here on, TV. I mean, obviously we have to believe something. That's the way the world goes around, but just be hyper aware of the agendas of the people who are talking to you. I got no agenda. Actually, I do. I've got a huge agenda. My agenda is to get more people meditating, right? To pay more attention to spirituality and not to turn away from it like we have been. I don't have any problem turning away from organized religion because I think there are a lot of issues in there. And it's just too much. And why should we give so much power to this group of people or that book that they wrote or whatever? No. Religion religion. Spirituality is learning how to play the guitar or the piano. And religion is learning to play only that guy's songs or that lady's songs. See what I'm saying? Spirituality is a beautiful thing. Religion kind of wrecks it. So, point being, we need to vet our sources, pay attention to what we hear, and remember that every single moment we sit in front of a screen. So that includes every car crash we see, or dead body, or gunfight, or every porno crazy sex scene, or any everything, and also the beautiful things that we learn through these screens, the helpful and educational material. All of that affects our brains. And if we spend day after day after day after day being entertained by shows that are filled with violence and this and that and that, it's obviously not going to make you stand up and blow everybody's brains out. But what is it going to make you? It's making you something. Young people, you're growing up immersed in this. You need to be more hyper aware than anyone. Vet your sources. Know who's telling you what and why. And you'll make a better world than the one we made. Sorry about that one.